focusing on small programs too much.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Doncic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's LeBron James. And it's Edwards in at the 3.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Here's MP after Luka Doncic's bucket. And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Gilgeous Alexander against Halliburton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call them.
Now, here's Mitchell from past the arc. And Jokic with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Count it.
And Tatum doesn't get distracted easily, even when you get physical with him.
Doncic outside. Here's LeBron. The West again cannot hit.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
MP passes to Mitchell. MP with a screen on Doncic. Count that one. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. After Luka Doncic's miss. Great D that time from Edwards.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
MP, no good. The West trails by 4. SGA passes to LeBron. Doncic kicks to Edwards. Over MP. And there's Edwards on the assist by Doncic.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Let's see what you got. Keep it going.
Towns comes in for MP. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Mitchell. The West also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Durant in for Edwards. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the East All-Stars. Outside, Towns. Cunningham finds Halliburton. Outside, Towns. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Towns, the screen. Halliburton for 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
If you hit a 3-on-1 in, you know Halliburton wants to do the same in his response. What a competitor.
Doncic outside. Pocket 6. Outside for Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to James.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Doncic passes to LeBron. And James throws it down.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The East All-Stars up on top, up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Back with you again on the
Much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
MP's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Edwards has come in for Avdija. Mitchell is out there with Cunningham. Then it's MP. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Banchero in at power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
MP kicks to Cunningham. Over Durant. Cunningham's shot is off. The West trails by 3. Jokic passes to Harden. From downtown, the shot by KD. No good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Over in the corner, Banchero. Cunningham passes to MP. Over Harden. Cunningham's shot is off. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Here's Jokic, and the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
The East making a switch. Halliburton's checked in. Doncic is checked in for the West. Edwards against MP. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards plays with a lot of strength, boy. That allows him to power right through contact.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here's MP. MP pushes it home.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Harden. Outside Edwards. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Edwards got the lead up to 1 now for the West All-Stars. Edwards gone 3 for 3 from the floor. MP looking around. Towns kicks to MP. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. MP sets the screen for Mitchell. Halliburton for 3. Bean. MP up high, down hard.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
And so Harden will bring it up for the West. They trail by 1. For 3, Edwards.
2 minutes. 2.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. With some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Banchero, and it's Cunningham in for Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, Jalen Williams comes in for Jokic, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for James Harden. And here is Doncic. He has 7. The triple! Doncic!
Doncic really excels at keeping defenses off balance in the pick and rolls.
Halliburton passes to MP. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo kicks to Halliburton. From outside, off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Brown is checked in for the East. Trae Young comes in for Cade Cunningham. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Reed, he's checked in for Jackson. Edwards looking it over. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Trae Young. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic comes in for Naz Reid. And it's LeBron in for Williams. MP with a screen on Doncic. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has yet to score. Up top, Doncic. And it falls over the rim and in. And the West leads by 1.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
MP outside. A fader. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. West All-Stars lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Friends, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drumline. They're measuring up the shot. Yeah, let's hear it for the participants.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Anthony Edwards out there with LeBron James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Halliburton for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 6.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
SGA passes to James. The 3 for Doncic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
MP kicks to Mitchell. From deep. They get it back. Halliburton outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Edwards no good. MP finds Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the East. MP outside. MP with the easy bucket inside.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Mitchell against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Over Mitchell. Doncic converts inside.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor, and it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
And Jokic slams it in.
Good move. Jokic has a tremendous feel for what to do and when to do it.
MP kicks to Giannis. Back to MP. MP finishes inside.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's goal. Can you believe that?
Turns up and turns out. Throwing it down. Come on.
The West trails by 4. On the wing, Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Luka Doncic
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
They've got MP, Kate Cunningham out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Van Carroll. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. MP outside. Cunningham on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the East leads by 1. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the East All-Stars?
really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
And the rejection by Jackson. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. James is checked in. Towns finds MP. 6 on the shot clock. Goes to the fadeaway and pins it.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Doncic has got 25 points. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Now MP. MP sets the screen for Cunningham. MP. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Jackson. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Towns. And it's Mitchell in for Cunningham. Jokic has checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Kevin Durant.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Edwards against Antetokounmpo. Now Doncic. Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. Doncic. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
MP outside. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Answered for the screen on Halliburton. No good. That would have tied it.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
MP cleared away by SGA.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A three-pointer. Good.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Tatum outside. Now Halliburton. The three is off.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so badly.
James. Oh, James muscles it in.
Teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Doncic there for the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Jokic from inside. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket.